shit's in the safe. Got me a spot out the way. Nigga just tryna be safe.
Let's get to the sports talk.
Yards and 1+ rushing touchdowns in 3 straight games. The other was Cam Newton back in 2015. Now, no quarterback in NFL history has ever done so in 4 straight games. The news that is seen as totally unexpected here, Jackson missing practice Thursday due to an illness, but NFL Network's Tom Pelissero reporting the illness is not considered serious and will not impact his availability for Sunday's game against the Bengals. Well, it looks like we'll finally be seeing Saints running back Alvin Kamara back on the field again. Head coach Sean Payton says he expects Kamara to play Sunday against the Falcons. He was a full participant in practice after being limited earlier in the week. Ankle and knee injuries forcing Kamara to miss a month of action. Also playing on Sunday is fellow running back David Johnson of the Cardinals. Johnson made the declaration to reporters saying he is ready to go. An ankle injury forcing him to miss the past 2 games. Johnson saying he was close to returning last week, but was kept out of the loss to the 49ers as a precaution. We've certainly enjoyed Deion Sanders as a colleague here at NFL Network, but now there's a report from our guys Ian Rappaport and Mike Garafolo that Prime has emerged as a head coaching candidate for the Florida State job. The Seminoles firing Willie Taggart after less than 2 seasons and can certainly see him restore the glory days, the juice to this Florida State program. Maybe we can harken back to the days of Tamarick Vanover and Kez McCorvey and Peter Warwick and Warwick Dunn. Give it to me, Peter. I know you're excited about this.
Williams.
Right? Yes, thank you. Rock Preston. It goes on and on. Peter, this thing's legit.
It's amazing. Look, Ron Dugan says hello.
Kendra?
Yeah.
Is this real?
This is real because Ian and Mike work for NFL Network, and Deion Sanders is an NFL Network colleague, and it wasn't immediately shot down. I went through a news desk, and it's out there as a story. And I'll tell you this, in college football, I think there are 2 huge things. Recruiting and bring energy and attention to a program. And I don't know if there would be a better...
If they could hire Deion Sanders, I think he could solve their problem. That's a good marketing right there. Say Deion Sanders, your head coach. All the top recruits will want to go back to Florida State. Besides Florida State losing so much and not getting the top recruits, I feel like they get Deion Sanders, they will bring all the top recruits that want to come to your school and play. I think he is a good candidate for that job, to get Florida State back on top. I think everyone wanted to come play for Deion. He could bring a good energy to that team. And people see Deion Sanders as head coach of Florida State, they're going to want to commit there. And maybe he could just get y'all on top. It's all about recruiting the top players. And I feel like he's a good marketing type head coach. Only thing people need to see is that's Deion Sanders, and I feel like the top recruits will want to be there at Florida State, and it will help y'all get back to y'all glory days, back to playing in the playoffs before and get a chance to win the national championship. I feel like he's a no tolerance type of guy, and he have everybody ready to play. And it's all about recruiting.
Recruiter in the history of college football than Deion Sanders walking into the living room of a high school kid from Florida and saying, "Let me tell you why you should be a Florida State Seminole." Talk about energy. We work on a show called Good Morning Football. It's an NFL show. I'm jumping out of my chair at 7:40 in the morning talking about Florida State coaching news. All due respect to Mark and Bob Stoops, it's not happening if they're the guys. I would just say this. The college football head coach is like a CEO, and if everyone's wondering about X's and O's and all that stuff, he'll hire the right staff. Go recruit. Go bring I'm all for it.
You want him in living rooms across America.
I want to see Deion, the head.
What you're referring to is what I call the Elias Ricks factor. Elias Ricks is the #1 cornerback recruit in the country. He is from Bradenton, Florida. He is currently committed to LSU, and as much as I respect the charisma of Coach O, I'm just ding dong, and it's Deion showing up to have a little conversation about a scholarship, because as they say, if you holla, you get the scholar. And it's over, baby. It's over. It goes on and on and on. What I was told, if you sign, you gonna shine. I love it.
Promise later. No coaching experience. We're in. We love it, Deion.
CEO, okay?
Why don't you just call our show and tell us if
I think you should. We balled, didn't we?
the candidate that's taking the job.
He don't need no coach experience, but he already got it. Because he coaching in high school. Even though it is a different type of level right there, if Deion Sanders show up to your living room and want to recruit you, that's going to be a strong recruiting right there. They going to want to go there and play for Deion. That's a good attraction right there. I have an opportunity to play for a Hall of Famer. And Deion, cornerbacks, have an opportunity to play with the legend. He can teach them how to jam players to get the right spot.